What is second order derivative? Now derivative is simply slope or gradient. So the second order derivative is the differentiation of differentiation. What does it mean? Y is equal to fx, dy by dx is what? F dash x. Differentiation of function. But when you do again the differentiation of the differentiation, that is d2y by dx2, that is how we represent it, it is f double dash x. So you are differentiating the value or the function twice. But dy by dx is the gradient or the slope of the function at one point, which is the tangent. But f double dash x is the sign whether the function is increasing or decreasing, whether the function is concave, upward or downward. That is what second order derivative represent. So we always find out the second order derivative and then find out the sign. The sign will tell you whether it is increasing or decreasing. So dy by dx is the gradient, is the slope, and the gradient of the gradient, that is the slope of the slope, is the second order derivative. So second order derivative, it provides us the rate of change of the gradient of the function. That is how the slope of the tangent, the angle of the tangent is changing with respect to the forwardness. So we can think gradient of a gradient is second order derivative. Dy by dx is m, slope. d2y by dx2 is the slope of the slope. So if you see the diagram here, it represents why we actually use second order derivative. What does it gives us? So we have say a graph can be like this. A graph can be like this also. The graph can be like this. There are different kind of graph that we encounter. So the second derivative of a given function, that is the slope of the slope, gradient of the gradient, it tells us it corresponds to the curvature or the concavity of the graph. How concave it is. How much, that is in the simple term, if the second order derivative value is positive, then the graph of a function is upwardly concave, it is increasing function. Okay? It can be negative, it can be positive. But the second derivative is found specially to find out the curvature or concavity, that is second order is positive, graph is upwardly concave, second derivative negative, it is downwards.